What's up everybody, welcome to another shoot and sell episode here at Creative Income. My name is Guy Ziebert and this is a series that I upload every month with ideas and insights on what to produce next, as well as the relevant news of the industry. If you don't know Creative Income yet, this is the place for anyone that wants to learn how to achieve financial freedom through creative ways. And stock footage and stock photography is the main focus at the moment. There is a lot of free content in the channel, but you can also find our online course and there is a coupon code in the description if you want to. This time I'm putting the short list in the beginning, so stick to the end to find the news and the updates on the stock footage sector, as I want to discuss a little bit about the changes that Pond5 did to the royalty rates and the reasons I'm not going exclusive and how much it represents in my total income. The requests for this month are not connected to each other, so there are plenty ideas that you can work on. Let's go to it. And environmental issues and solutions and plastic awareness are the first demand from Shutterstock. This is an interesting topic wherever you live. You can work on plastic pollution in water or land, beach and forest cleanups, and any creative way to showcase zero waste and environmental solutions. The second demand is football. And I'm sorry, my fellow American friends, but I'm talking about the real football, not the one that you call football. And because that's not a ball, and you don't use the foot that much, so yeah, sorry, that's not football. I'm sorry. Joking apart, we are talking about soccer and people playing and watching it all over the world. You can explore the local traditions and how people interact with the sport wherever you are. This topic is strong for illustrations and vectors too. And next we have improvement and spring cleaning. People cleaning their houses like floors, surfaces, TVs, laundry, etc. Befores and afters are also getting nice results in this subject. The last Shutterstock request is related to the Pride Month, and that means images celebrating pride and diversity communities. Things like events, flags, as well as individuals, couples or friends in everyday situations. And we also have 3 creative briefs from Pond5. The first one is related to teens and social media. We know how much teenagers' lives were impacted since Instagram has launched stories. If it was for better or worse, well, that's not the point at the moment. But Pond5 is looking for photos and videos that capture teenagers creating and spreading their stories. You can cover texting, selfies, and everything in between. And just like every Pond5 request, you can find more insights for keywords reading the article of this month. Pond5 was very specific about ages between 13 and 18 because of course that's the teenage years, but I would also explore different ages, from kids becoming early users to older people that got the same habits. The second request from Pond5 is pretty specific and also pretty hard to do, and that's airport security. It can be very difficult to obtain access to a security checkpoint, but it's not impossible. It also doesn't have to be an actual security checkpoint, and as you can simulate, like these contributors probably have. Explore scenes like passengers putting laptops and shoes into plastic bins, metal detectors, X-rays, passports, and even dog sniffing. And last we got automated assembly lines. This is a strong one for anyone working with 3D or motion graphics. Humans are quickly being displaced by robots in manufacturing plants, and that's exactly what Pond5 wants in pictures. Some ideas are robotic arms creating a product and assembly lines, not only in the automotive industry, but also medical, electronic, welding, food service, and even law enforcement. And to close, I will borrow this request from Getty Images custom content. They are looking for images with babies discovering and interacting with different fruits and vegetables. Not only eating, but also playing and satisfying their curiosity. There's much more on this request and you can find it all in the article at creativeincome/April 2019. Now let's go to the stock updates of the month. For all of you students at our online course, I just uploaded 2 new lessons to the Speed Up Your Workflow section. I will show you 4 different workflows for stock photography and 3 for stock footage. And these are different approaches that you can take to speed up the submission of your content to stock agencies. I will talk about Stock Submitter, Xpix, Blackbox, and even more. And as I've been saying, I'm slowly increasing the price as I'm finishing the updates until I reach the price of $35. Right now it costs us $30, but you can get it for $20 if you use the coupon code in the description. And once you get it, all the future updates are going to be free. Now let's talk about the Pond5 changes. You probably have heard about the changes that they have been doing on the royalty rates. Our royalty rate used to be 50%, but after this change, you're going to have to decide between being exclusive or non-exclusive. Exclusive contributors are going to get 60% of the revenue, as non-exclusive are going to get 40%. Now, should you go exclusive? Are these benefits enough to make you do this decision? And in just a minute, I want to show how much Pond5 represented in my total stock income. In my opinion, going exclusive will only be a benefit for those who shoot unique stuff. And I'm not only talking about quality, I'm talking about uniqueness. I'm talking about things that are hard to reproduce. I wrote about this before and you can read it in the link below. But the reason that they're doing this is to increase their market share in the high-end stock footage market. And to be honest, like really honest here, I don't see myself in that. I do what I can to improve the quality of my footage, but I don't see myself hiring a whole team or getting a cinema camera just to shoot high-end stock footage. Because all I want to do is to have fun and earn while I'm doing that. Of course, it is my personal objective to get to a point where stock footage earnings are enough to pay my bills. But I have to be honest with myself and understand that I may not ever get to the top 10 best stock footage contributors, so that's just me. I know some of you might think different, but the beauty of it all is that this is okay. You don't have to be the best filmmaker to make some money with stock footage. Pond5 represented 22% of my total stock income in 2018. The portfolio was pretty much the same in Shutterstock, which represented 54%. So you can see why I wouldn't get off of Shutterstock just to get 10% more on Pond5. And here's more data to help you decide. The Microstock Group forum has a poll on earnings per agency, and Pond5 is the fourth with almost 4 times fewer points than Shutterstock. And there's more. Let's compare the searches on Google for Pond5 along the time. In fact, it did grow since 2008 and then started to decrease after 2016. But now let's compare it to Adobe stock. Yes, you'll see the difference there. And now let's compare it to Shutterstock. So you can see that in average, Shutterstock had 27 times more searches than Pond5. Of course, let's make it clear that this is not connected to the stock footage sales, it's just a comparison of searches on Google. And we also know that Shutterstock is stronger on images than Pond5 is. Pond5's specialty is on video. But even if we compare the terms with the word footage in the end, we will see that Shutterstock has more than the double of searches. And all of this makes my personal choice of not becoming exclusive. However, I do understand the company move and also understand the contributors that decide to be so. Until today, we have only seen the prices going down, and it's good to see the actions going the opposite way. I just think it's bad that we are going to lose 10% and for not being exclusive. What would be nice in this transition is being able to choose which files are going to be exclusive and not having to be fully exclusive as an author. One way that I found to solving this out, and it seems to be okay with the company, is starting another account. So you have 2 accounts on Pond5, one for the exclusive footage and another one for the non-exclusive footage. This way you don't have to delete your files on other agencies that are already selling. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, I would love to have your subscription, and if you are interested in going deeper in the subject, you can also check my online course. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.